party, do they have a chance?
No,
Yes.
they get salam.
They have no chance, do they?
They look good, but they don't have a woman.
I used to go to parties and stand in the corner and say, these people look too rich, those look too mean, they look too busy, this one might give me rejection. I don't know what to say to these people. I'd leave the party with no prospect. What could you do at the party?
Work the room.
Make money.
In 20 minutes, you'd have enough appointments to keep the week busy, wouldn't you? And we haven't even started. Because our next one is, how many people here have some negative prospects? All right. Now, how do you feel about negative prospects?
Get rid of them.
Now, let me show you what happens with negative prospects. If you have a distributor come to you and say, all my products or all my prospects are so negative, that would tell you that they don't have a clue what's going on. Because once you learn how to talk to negative prospects, they are far better than positive prospects. You will go out of your way to locate negative prospects. Negative prospects are beyond a doubt like the most awesome thing in the world. Now, if you think negative prospects, you don't want them, it just means you haven't learned very much about this particular first skill. How many people here would get excited about negative prospects?
Yes.
So this skill requires that you locate large groups of negative people. Are you able to do that here? In Texas, we call these groups family and friends. Now, I'm going to tell you that negative prospects are awesome. I'll tell you why. Number one, they have a problem. Now think about it. If a person doesn't have a problem, they're not a prospect, are they? Nothing needs to be fixed. They have a problem. High electric bill, not enough money, not enough time, right? And number two, they know they have a problem. Now think about this. Remember about the debt thing? You talk to somebody who's 64 years old, hasn't saved a dime for retirement yet, doesn't think they have a problem, right? They think I'll do it later. Isn't it important that they know they have a problem? And that the problem bothers them so much that they are negative? Think about this. Negative people are beyond a doubt the most awesome. They have a problem and they know they have a problem. Now, whether they want to fix the problem or not, that's not your concern. That's up to them, right? But they are pre-sold. Maybe now's not the right time for them to solve the problem. Maybe right now they say, yeah, I'm a full-time loser, just hold the sword till I fall on it. Or my mother died broke, or grandmother died broke, and I died broke like them, right? That's not your concern if they have programs and stuff. Your concern is to give them a solution. Now, let me show you how to handle negative people. Do you think there is a specific magic sequence of words that you would say commercially, right? So if they complain, you would say these words and instantly create a high-quality prospect. By the way, how many people here are sure that you can find some negative people? And by the way, that sheet of paper is all the CDs at our website. And if you'd like to learn from me, do like most of the other people who've been here before, you know, pick up a set, or, you know, trial and error, or maybe do as a hobby. I don't care. What I'm saying is it's your life, your career. But make the money quick and get it over with, because life's pretty good when you can do what you want. So try this. Negative prospects. Let me say somebody complains. Your job is to locate a negative prospect and stand right next to them. Listen to them whinge, whine, moan, and complain. And when they finally take a breath, you will say these exact words. Would you like to do something about it? Is that about 8 words? It's a little long. Would you like to do something about it? Now, when you ask them, would you like to do something about it, they have 2 possible answers, right? What would they be? Yes or no. Now, if they say yes, think about this. I have a problem. I know I have a problem, and I want to do something about it. Ka-ching. Take their money. You're done. Tell them to hold the pen and wiggle the application underneath. How cool and easy is that, right? Unbelievably easy by saying those words. Now, what's the other answer? No. Now, I have this theory. The reason people say no is they mean no. That's why they choose the word. No means no. No does not mean please harass and follow up over the next 52 weeks. How many people here are okay that no means no and you still have family and friends? You have to harass them, give them literature, send them to websites and all that other stuff. Now, the problem is they will never tell you no. They tell you no in secret code. And let me explain secret code. It's part of being polite, so I help people save face in society. Secret code works like this. You come to my house, I invite you for dinner. When you come to my house, it's painted bright purple. All the windows are painted bright purple, and I come out and say, hey, thanks for coming over for my dinner invite. How do you like my house? And you're thinking, hasn't fed me yet. So you're going to say, it's
nice.
it's nice, it's
Reminds me of Easter. Unusual.
Unique, interesting, it's colorful. This is all secret code for, I want to throw up, right? We understand. We're saying in a very polite way that that is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my entire life. We're being polite. So you have to understand secret code. Secret code, no, means no. If you don't understand it, you'll do follow-up. Well, that would take up a whole lot of time, right? You'll harass and get rid of all your friends. It'll be bad. All your relatives will avoid you. It's terrible. Why would you want to do that? Later on in skills, you can learn how to put follow-up on autopilot. You put follow-up inside of their head in a way that follows up every day, so when the time is right for them, it's done. It's no thing that you have to do because you don't have time for that stupid stuff. But let's see what we're going to do. Are you all ready? All right. I'm going to show you how this works. So let me pick on the nutrition people first. You go home tonight, and your aunt's waiting for you, and your aunt says, my ankles hurt, my knees hurt, my back hurt, my hips hurt, my back, back really aches really bad. I have a neck pain, migraine, headaches. I have acid reflux. That's a disease now. You have 5 known diseases, 4 unknown diseases, 3 diseases they haven't even discovered yet. And your aunt finally takes a breath. What are you going to say?
Would you like to do
Just somebody. And if she says, yeah, that's a good cheat. Take your money and give her some stuff. Make her swallow the limu, right? Or make her take these vitamins. You're done. How cool is that? It's instant. Over. What's the other possible answer?
No.
But she will never tell you no. She's going to tell you no in secret. See if you can translate secret code. So Annie, would you like to do something about it? Well, I'm under doctor's care. That means? No. Leave me alone. Annie, would you like to do something about it? Well, my children visit me more when I pretend to be sick. That means? No. Leave her alone. Annie, would you like to do something about it? Well, I'm allergic to everything. That means? No, leave her alone. Annie, would you like to do something about it? Well, I can't swallow pills or liquids. That means no, leave her alone. And after she says no, in whatever secret code, you're going to say these exact words. And, A and D, what else bothers you? She says, I can't swallow pills or liquids. Oh, yeah. So, Andy, what else bothers you? Now, let me tell you about the potholes in the front street here. And then, so when you grab your worthless brother-in-law, put him in front of you, and you slowly slip away. Now, was there any rejection? Wait, she didn't even know you had a company. She didn't know you even have a product. You're just making conversation. There's absolutely 0 chance of rejection. How many people get this? 0. Totally safe talking to negative people. But let's say you go home tonight and your aunt's waiting, the other aunt's waiting for you. And she says, oh, my skin is so terrible. I have an oily spot right in the middle of my forehead. It's mixed skin over here. I have dry, flaky skin here. The skin flakes are going to the sofa. When I sit on the sofa, it looks like a snowstorm in Rhode Island. My dog's allergic to the flakes. I have wrinkles so deep I can store food in them. When she finally takes a breath, what are you going to say? And she says, yes. What's the other answer? No. Will she tell you no? No. She's going to say, well, my sister sells Avon, Mary Kay, or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we'd like to do something about it. Well, my skin's allergic to everything. That means? No. Anyway, you like to do something about it? Well, that oily spot in the middle of my forehead makes my hat fit on so much better. No, leave it alone. Annie, would you like to do something about it? Well, that snowstorm, every time I sit on the sofa, reminds me of one of my childhood days. Leave her alone. Annie, we'd like to do something about it. Well, sometimes I watch TV at night and I get hungry and have food stored in my room. Now we all woke up. What are you going to say next? And what else bothers you? Well, let me tell you about the sofa the leg broke off the other day. Grab your with this brother, I'll put it in front of you and slowly slip away. So, we do it for electricity. So you go home and people say, man, I hate this hot streak we had the last couple of days. My air conditioner was running the full time. I bet they're going to charge me like $1,600 just because I used it one time. The most terrible, the electric company, they have 16 charges, they have tax on tax, they have service fees here, you'll be ripped off entirely. Another one off, he's just making off with big money, all my money. When you finally take a breath, what are you going to say? And if they say yes, cha-ching. Say, let's go on the computer and fix it now. Oh wait, let's go on the computer and fix it. That's not a very long sales presentation. And what's the other answer?
No.
So they say no, but will they tell you no? No. Well, we've been with the monopoly forever. They've been good to us as they sucked us dry. That means no. We'd like to do something about it. Well, my father got ripped off by the big company. My grandfather, your mother, I want to be ripped off just like them. Do you want to do something about it? Well, I'm a full-time martyr. I'm a full-time loser. Don't ruin my self-image. Just hold the sword while I fall on it. And then what are you going to say next? What else? How many people are getting this? How many people think, man, negative people are like cool? I mean, you can see a group of 100 negative people in just moments. You can pick out the 20 that want to do something about it just like that with no rejection, and it's done. No sales presentation. So you go home tonight and your worthless brother-in-law is waiting for you. He says, oh man, this is it, I work all day, and I went to work today, the car broke down on the way to work, and I don't have money to fix it. My daughter needs, braces on her teeth, and I have money for that. And I work really hard. I've been working overtime. It's my daughter's violin concert. I got into stupid reports, nobody reads these stupid reports here. I can't get a raise. I haven't had a vacation in 3 years. When he finally takes a breath to stop drinking your beer, what are you going to say?
Would you like to do something about it?
If he says yes, cha-ching. Invite him to the meeting and sign him up, get it over with, right? What's the other possible answer? No. And if he says no, how would that sound? Maybe something like, well, we all have to suffer. Or our family don't do those sort of things where we can get out of our misery. Or, not a salesman. Right. How they gave you this job. Or, my father died broke, my grandfather died broke, my daughter broke. I'm a full-time loser, don't go to myself. Or, the boss has sucked every drop of ambition out of my poor brain. I'm just a human zombie working to retire. Or, I got to work really, really hard so my boss has a big house for his retirement. What are you going to say? And what else?